जो साथी खड़े हैं जल्द से जल्द बैठ जाएं। बस वाले से हाँ दिन वो स्टार्ट की ओपन स्टेटमेंट प्रिंटेड लाइन इट विल कम फ्रॉम देयर प्रिंटेड आउट फ्रॉम देयर एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड लेटर ईमेल इट समवन विल ब्रिंग इट फ्रॉम देयर आफ्टर द डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कल देर रात दिल्ली में मुंडका में भीषण आग लगने से 27 लोगों की मृत्यु हो गई। हम कांग्रेस पार्टी की तरफ से उन्हें श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करते हैं और शोक संतप्त परिवारों को अपनी संवेदना व्यक्त करते हैं। साथियों, चिंतन शिविर का आज दूसरा दिन है। कल कांग्रेस अध्यक्षा के भाषण के बाद सभी 6 समितियों की बैठक, विचार विमर्श, चिंतन शुरू हो गई। आज हमने आपके समक्ष आमंत्रित किया है आर्थिक समिति के कन्वीनर और सदस्यों को। मैं स्वागत करता हूं देश के पूर्व वित्त मंत्री आदरणीय पी चिदम्बरम जी का, भारतीय राष्ट्रीय कांग्रेस की राष्ट्रीय प्रवक्ता श्रीमती सुप्रिया श्रीनेत जी का, प्रोफेसर गौरव वल्लभ जी का एवं श्री सलमान सोज जी का। सबसे पहले आदरणीय चिदम्बरम जी अपना सुओ मोटो स्टेटमेंट देंगे और उसके बाद फिर आपके सवाल लेंगे। मैं आग्रह करता हूं श्री चिदम्बरम जी से कि वो आपको ब्रीफ करें। इलेक्ट्रीशियन, ये जो फैन है इसको अगर बंद करा पाएं। जस्ट फॉर 5 मिनट्स। स्विच इट ऑफ। इज ऑलरेडी लाइव।
Good morning to all of you. Namaskar. Yesterday there was a major fire in Delhi. Good morning to all of you. Namaskar. Yesterday there was a major fire in Delhi. According to reports that I last saw, 28 people have been killed. Maybe there are more people, we don't know. The Congress Party offers its deepest and sincere condolences to the families of those who were killed, and we hope that if any other person is trapped in the building in which the fire took place, we hope that such a person will be rescued and treated in hospitals. We are deeply sorry that such a major accident should happen in Delhi. On the press conference today, I have, as usual, an opening statement. A copy of the opening statement will be sent to you by email shortly after I complete my statement and this press conference is over, I'm told by my friend Pranab that hard copies also will be distributed. So let me read my opening statement, and then we will take questions for a few minutes. Over 400 congressmen and women are gathered in Udaipur to reflect on the state of the country, the political situation, the state of the economy, the role of political parties, the organizational strengths and weaknesses of the Congress Party, the threats to unity, diversity and secularism, the burdens, fears and expectations of the average family, and on many other matters. Along with 9 colleagues, 3 of whom are here with me, Professor Gaurav Vallabh, Ms. Shupriya Srinet, and Mr. Salman Soz. Along with 9 colleagues, I steer a discussion on the economy. There are 60 members in our group. Yesterday, 37 members expressed their views over 4 hours. The discussions will continue today and tomorrow. Our broad conclusions are: 1. The state of the Indian economy is a cause of extreme concern. A slower rate of growth has been the hallmark of the present government in the last 8 years. The post-pandemic recovery has been indifferent and halting. The growth estimates for 2022-23 have been lowered from time to time in the last 5 months. 2. Inflation has risen to unacceptable levels and threatens to rise further. WPI inflation is at 14.55% and CPI inflation is at 7.79%. The government is actually fueling the rise of inflation by its wrong policies, especially through high taxes on petrol and diesel, high administered prices, and high GST tax rates. 3. The job situation has never been worse. The labor force participation rate, LFPR, is at a historic low of 40.38%, and the unemployment rate stands at 7.83%. 4. We reiterate our charge that social services expenditure as a proportion of total expenditure has fallen to an average of 5% in the last 8 years, from an average of 9% in the 10 years between 2004 and 2014. 5. The external situation has added to the pressures on the economy. The government appears clueless on the ways to deal with these developments. $22 billion has flowed out of the country in the last 7 months. The foreign exchange reserves have depleted by $36 billion. The exchange rate stands at rupees 77.48 to a dollar, the highest ever. 6. A Congress-led government ushered in a new era of liberalization in 1991. The country has reaped enormous benefits in terms of wealth creation, new businesses and new entrepreneurs, a huge middle class, millions of jobs, exports, and lifting 27 crore people out of poverty during a 10-year period. After 30 years, it is felt that, taking into account global and domestic developments, it may be necessary to contemplate a reset of the economic policies. A reset of economic policies must also address the questions of rising inequalities, extreme poverty among the bottom 10% of the population, India's rank in the Global Hunger Index 2021, which is 101 out of 116 countries, and evidence of widespread nutritional deficiency among women and children. A comprehensive review would also be justified by the health and education outcomes as revealed by the Annual State of Education Report 2021, the ASER 2021, and the National Family Health Survey 5, the NFHS 5. We believe that a recalibration of economic policies can influence health and education outcomes. The time is ripe for a comprehensive review of center-state fiscal relations. The consequences of the poorly drafted and unfairly implemented GST laws brought in by the Modi government in 2017 are there for everyone to see. The state's fiscal position is fragile as never before and needs urgent remedial measures. We believe that we must prepare the Indian economy and the Indian workforce to adapt to the ways in which industry, business and trade will be conducted in the 21st century with a greater use of automation, robotics, machine learning and artificial intelligence. We also believe that important changes in economic policies will be required in the light of climate change and the need for mitigation and adaptation. So all the reasons that I have listed above